I'm Lillian Kellogg with Education Networks of America, ENA. I'm Vice President with them, and my role with them is really to provide visibility and awareness for the company, and part of their corporate responsibility program is the efforts that we have in working with associations, particularly education associations across the United States. I have been in the industry for about 30 years. I'll be very honest about that. And I think we have arrived with technology in education where we always envisioned it to be, but it's so different from, what we thought might happen. It is absolutely systemic, but in very different ways than we had originally envisioned it. Of course, you have all of the devices, you have the BYOD, you have so many different technologies in schools today. And schools are able to embrace all of those different technologies. The second thing that I see, which is related, is the whole shift to digital and the digital transition in schools. There is not a school district in this country that isn't trying to embrace this and really trying to do this right. Being able to shift from textbooks to digital resources. Of course, then there's infrastructure. Infrastructure is foundational. This is broadband. This is access to infrastructure. Everything that happens in a school district today is based on that pipe to the internet. And that's what ENA does. So my company, Education Networks of America, ENA, provides connectivity and communication services to school districts nationwide. We operate several statewide networks, have since the inception of our company in '96. Even before the E-rate program, we started one of the first statewide networks for education in the country in Tennessee. And we continue to do that today, and it's even more important now than it has been at any time since our inception. Some of the things that I'm most excited about in education are those technologies that are just projected for exponential growth. So the whole technology, the whole chip technology, so we continue Moore's Law. Then broadband is incredibly important. It's going to continue, schools will continue to consume more broadband, need more broadband. This will really be the lifeblood of education, or the foundation for education in schools. I'm very excited that ENA is front and center in that particular segment of our community. We want to work with schools to help them be more intelligent about the use of that broadband. We want to be able to provide services that help schools not necessarily conserve broadband, but to use that broadband intelligently. And we want to be able to do some back-end technological things to help things like help them become assessment ready, maybe do some caching services for schools. So again, the experience that they have in using all of these digital assets that they're using today is a wonderful experience, and there's no obstacles or adversities that they find. It just becomes ubiquitous. It's video. I do believe that schools are just starting now to understand the power of video and how all of the things that they could do, whether it's working with homeschooled children, whether it's working with children who can't be in a school environment for a variety of reasons, whether it's meetings, whether it's just even kids working together in the same classroom. The whole power of video is just now starting, but I think that we're going to see it become, just like broadband, it's going to become just part and parcel of how we learn, and being a method for learning like the chalkboard was. Education Networks of America is a national infrastructure connectivity communication provider. And we work with 5 states. We also serve 11 of the largest school systems in the country with connectivity and communication services. We are just about to install one of the largest voice over IP hosted IP services at Prince George's County Public Schools in Maryland. When it comes to data, voice, or video, That's where ENA's sweet spot is, and we've just introduced a new managed Wi-Fi service so we can help schools really address all that BYOD. This is an education product, and we're very delighted to be able to serve the K-12 community in ways that others just cannot.